Anyway, if you count the antennas to the top of the boat, to the building, that makes it 1,760 feet. Now, if you think of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, which is the largest building in the world, put 3 of those side by side. So that's how tall the world's tallest building would be. That's by Adrian Smith. Adrian Smith we call the world's tallest architect, not because he's that tall, but because he built the world's tallest building, and he is also from Chicago. That was the tallest building in the world in 1973. In front of it, that building does not have a name. It's over on Wacker. The crown of the building, because when it lights up, the architect, the legend is, he was gonna propose to his lady. Darling, I love you, will you marry me? Bing, it lights up. Of course she says yes. That's nothing but net. He designed a building for me. Of course I'm gonna marry him. It's a lie. The truth, the other is that some people say that that's supposed to be the White Castle hamburger logo. That's another lie. The truth is that's the crown of the Chicago Tribune building, is what it is supposed to be. Bring your eye over here to the silver statue. So that was the tallest building in Chicago until 1973. Look at the huge disparity in height and style. So that, of course, is the Chicago Board of Trade. That also is by Halliburton and Root. That was a Art Deco style building. For my Batman fans on the boat, that was also Wayne Enterprises. Also, America's favorite dance party on WCIU every Saturday night, Soul Train, came from that building back in the late 1970s. So bring your eye, and so why is that the highest building in Chicago? Where we used to make these things called catalogs, these large phone books you would get in the mail from Sears, Spiegel, or Montgomery Ward. So think Amazon is a digital catalog. That's what we used to make over here. Then we would distribute that mail, remember, meat and mail, over here on the left-hand side. This was the largest post office in the world at that time. Now this building is 2.4 million square feet. That's a huge building. Take a look at that. There's a freeway literally running through the middle of it. So this building is so huge, and we're such good city planners, they left space in that building for this freeway 20 years before there was a freeway. You can also see the building starting to light up with Pride colors. Happy Pride, by the way. And so this would be, again, where you would have brought that mail. Now, today it's home to about 3,500 employees. It has been rehabbed, meaning that they spent, $600 million to rehab this building. It's got a 3.5-acre runnable track. If you can see right here on the left-hand side, they're actually building a dock here. It's gonna have its own dock for boats to pull up. If it also looks familiar, that's because it was used in The Dark Knight. So if you remember the beginning of the movie where one of the Joker's henchmen fires a grappling hook from a building, bang, into a bank, that was the bank. If you remember where the Joker had the bus drive through it, that's where that happened. Coming next door, you're gonna see another building that is a style change. It is called Gateway Number, but in this case, postmodern themed buildings. Now this building is to be a boat on a river. Where's the river? The bend of the building is the curve of the river. On top of it is what they call a wheelhouse, a small circular structure. This that I'm pointing at is a wheelhouse. So a boat on a river is the idea. Postmodern themed buildings. Not all postmodern buildings have themes, but sometimes they do. Let's go here to Gateway Number 3. This is the ugliest building in Chicago.